YouTube. I didn't even see y'all. How y'all doing? Oh my God. Hey. Hey. How is y'all doing? Y'all doing good on this marvelous, marvelous day? As you can see today, I am giving you business girl. Leaving out of her corporate office on a cute afternoon day. I was about to say night, but yeah. As you can see. Oh yes, my eyes are giving right now. Okay, so you guys, this YouTube video today is going to be something a little bit different. Today we're going to be talking about overconsumptions, however you say it. Just the process of, overconsumption and the rat race, escaping the rat race, everything within that. This video is going to be very, very, very exciting. And yeah, I hope that you guys all have a really good day and really enjoy this video. I have to go. And if you are not slaying, then what the fuck are you saying? And slay until your hair turns gray or burgundy. You know how we do it.
But regret is forever. Can't be ready for success if you're afraid of fucking failure. Fear is temporary, but regret is forever. Can't be ready for success if you're afraid of fucking failure. Fear is temporary, but regret is forever. Can't be ready for success if you're afraid of fucking failure.
Hi YouTube. How's everybody doing on this marvelous, 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 marvelous day? As you can see today, I am giving you very much Selena Marvelous. I just left my office. It's given very much. She's about her business. She's about everything and totally control of everything. That's what it's given right now. Like very much high class, very much. You did not see me get this suit from the thrift store. Like this suit is very much from an expensive like suit store. Yes, you guys, I got this suit from the thrift store, and it's very cute and very fashionable, and I decided to pair it with this cute little furry little shirt, and yeah, and with this red hair, giving very much red rose, little bunch, very cute. But yeah, so today, as you can see, I'm giving very much business girl. So, we're about to get into some business things. Today, we're going to be talking about overconsumptions. Yes, some really big things. This is something that I have struggled with and something that I want to share with you all so you guys don't deal with it. I feel like everybody deals with this. If you don't deal with this, then you're probably just ignoring the fact that you're being in overconsumption. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get started. So as you can see, I have my handy Lena Labs binder. This is my binder that I just use, and I just like to store little notes to myself, affirmations, goals that I want to reach. Sometimes I read my books that are in here. Yeah. Oh, great. Let's see what kind of morning I'm having. All right, so let me get to my notes. Okay, so what I have here in my notes is escaping overconsumption. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, so if you guys don't know what overconsumption is basically just, anything of doing a little bit too much. Like, if you go to the store and you decide, like, okay, I need like 50 stacks of toilet tissue, and then you decide, you know what, I'm going to get 100 stacks of toilet tissue. That's overconsumption. You went in there for 50. Why did you get 100? That's overconsumption. Okay, so now that we got that understanding. I struggled with overconsumption for so long. And the reason being that I struggled with it is because I just didn't have any control in it. I would go into a store, I would see, sign up for our rewards right now, And then I would see, oh, you get 10% off of this. I was so easy, like, distracted. In the world that we live in today, it's very much so easy to get distracted and to overconsume. It's so easy to. So you have to be very woke and mindful to be like, okay, I came in the store for this, so I'm going to get this. So some things and some little tricks on to stop that, some little questions to ask yourself. We're going to go over that. So some things to stop that overconsumption, I feel like, is to just buy when empty. If it's empty, get something new. If it's not empty, you don't need nothing new. Sorry, we're not storing up. We're not hibernating right now. We can get that later on. So buy when empty. Some good questions to ask yourself is this something that I really need? Am I going to use this today? Will I use this next week? And we can come into a million like excuses and answers like, okay, I am going to use this next week. I am going to need this. I am going to need this. But then you could be like, no, I don't. This is something that can wait. Okay? So, buy when empty. Questions to ask yourself. Yeah. So, another thing with escaping the rat race of overconsumption is what I want to say is analyzing your budget. First of all, within budgeting, that goes with what is coming in and what is coming out. And how much you want to spend, how much you don't want to spend. And I always feel like that you should pay yourself through it all with your budget. Pay yourself. Sorry, I'm really thirsty. First thing first, when you get paid, don't go out and think, okay, let me go pay my bills. Let me go do this. No. Go pay yourself first. A good 10%, a good maybe 5% or anything. That adds up. And you don't want to feel like that you're just working in this rat race of life and all of this bullshit. And then you just like, oh, I have to go do this, go do that. Pay yourself first. That's how you're going to budget, baby. Yeah. That's how you're going to get that. Really analyze your budget. Close your eyes and analyze. I literally put that in my notes. Because it's nothing like the power of the mind. You have to know yourself and what you're doing, because at the end of the day, we are our own superheroes. I used to really think that it was going to be somebody, this Prince Charming, anybody, a fairy godmother, anything that would just come and be like, here's your magical life that you've been waiting for. Oh my God. No. You have to get that dream life for yourself. And one of my ways from it, how I started to live in abundance and manifest my dream self, is overconsumption. As you can see now, back a couple years ago, I, always been the type that budget. Like, I got my prom dress, no, not my prom dress, my homecoming dress from like literally a resale site. And I've been about thrifting and stuff, but like now I am really about my thrifting. When I tell you that I am in my thrifting bag, I am in my thrifting bag because I'm like, you know what? These is used clothes. I can give away my old clothes. Then I get me new clothes. I don't care. I'm a thrifty hoe. I'm thrifty. I'm gonna do my thing. But we keep it very much cordial and very much, you can't even tell unless I bring it up that I got this from the thrift store. So very much that's how I analyze my budgeting. Just figuring out what I want. And sometimes I feel like that I don't even really need new clothes. I can re-wear old clothes. So yeah. Decluttering is a really big thing, I feel like, with overconsumption. If you have a cluttered mind, most likely your place is going to be cluttered. Most likely your car is going to be cluttered. Most likely everywhere you are is going to be cluttered. But I heard that most smart people, places are cluttered. And sometimes when my place is cluttered, I can find everything a little bit more easier. But that's just what I heard. I heard that people that are very cluttered, sometimes tend to be more smart. But I feel like within this case of decluttering, you have to declutter that analyzation of an old mindset and understand that, okay, I don't need this right now. I don't need to watch. You can overconsume with like what you're watching too. Like it's so easy to be like, you're scrolling on something and then it's like, oh, click right here for a free iPhone or something. And then it's like, oh, a free iPhone. But then you click on it and it's like something else. It's so easy to get into that overconsumption of things. So, yeah. Did I go over all of my notes and everything? Oh, one last thing. Overconsumption, escaping poverty and everything. I feel like, I cannot stress this enough. Get out of that scarcity mindset. Scarcity mindset. If you don't know what a scarcity mindset, just look it up. We live in a scarcity world where it's like, don't do that. Do you know? Do not take that risk. Do not do this. Do not do that. And of course, it's always good to play it safe within life. It's always good to play it. I'm going to do it the easy route. I'm going to take this way. It's so easy. But it's something so rewarding after you do something like that you never thought that you can do, and then the whole time you do it like afraid, and you do it and then everybody is like, oh my God, you must think that you're all that, and the whole time you did it and you was like, I was super scared, I thought I was gonna fail, and I just did it. I just walked by faith. To me, that is living not in a scarcity mindset. Walking by faith and being like, you know what, I'm gonna take this business risk. I'm gonna get to know my rental properties a little bit more before I go into this. I'm going to get to know this home mortgage people a little bit more before I get this mortgage started. I'm going to really much get out of that scarcity mindset and not just be like, okay, well, if I don't move into this home right now, nothing is going to come. I'm going to have that mindset of where it's like, you know what? I know my rights. I know everything within that's going on within me. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to take this little wait section, not just take the most easiest, convenient route. I'm going to get out of that scarcity mindset that nothing good is going to come within this and get into more of my optimism, get more into my non-scarcity mindset to where it's like, I can do this. This is mine. I can have it. Okay. So this has been my escaping of overconsumption video. I think that I went over everything. Please leave any notes in the comments or anything on your ideas on overconsumption and just how you feel about it, or anything that you feel that I left out. Let's talk about it. I really like this content change for me, because this is something that I feel like that some of you guys would be like, okay, baby, you're boring. But these are things that I'm getting older now. Like, I'm 24. I'm about to be 25 December 29th, y'all. I'm getting older. I'm really into my business now. I'm really into, like, futuristic, all of that stuff. Like, rental properties, the background of it, real estate, stocks, taxes, everything. I'm into all of it. I want to do everything. We can do everything. You can do everything. So yeah, so I want to change my content with, being more mature in myself. This is stuff that interests me. So yeah, please don't forget to go out and go get my books on Amazon. And I'm going to see you guys in my next YouTube video. I hope that you guys all have a beautiful, blessed day full of good consumptions. Consuming what you watch, what you eat, what you hear, everything, what you buy. And yeah, so I'm going to see you guys later. And if you are not slaying, read what that poster said. If you are not slaying, then what the fuck are you saying? And oh yeah, slay until your hair turns gray. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Hi, Selena Marvelous Vlog Channel. Mwah. How's everybody doing this marvelous day? As you can see today, I am giving you very much